Now come to your backend. In the backend, once again here in the terminal, what you need to do, come out of the backend, activate your one environment once again, then cd backend. Here also check the interpreter, which interpreter it has been selected, point to the current interpreter, then run the server. Now for me it is throwing error. I have solved it. We have to upgrade the Django to. We have to install. So till yesterday it was working fine. Why today? Yes, Venkatesh, did you research regarding this? For me also now it is throwing error. .1 is my current version. Yes, now let me do backend. So morning it is showing auto created primary key used on me, defining it. /API/source. Now I am able to get, but till yesterday it was working fine. Suddenly what happened? Everyone you can install below 5.1 and you do it, but I have to figure it out what was the reason. Ranjan, for you, which is the currently installed Django version, it is working right for you? It has to work for 6.1 also. Let me try. Wait. Wait, Ranjan, let me install 6.1 and try it out. Run server. No, it is not working. Cannot import. Fine, you install 5.1 and then you try it out everyone. Install Django 5.1 pip install. Some version conflict is happening, so what you need to do, you install Django 5.1 pip install equal to 5.1. Everyone install 5.1, come out of the backend directory cd dot pip install Django equal to 5.1. Install 5.1 and then you run the server. There is some version conflict happening, so better you come to 5.1. Yeah, you are not going to get error in 5.1. Should get executed if the request method is get. For the read, the request method will be post. So the same endpoint I am going to use based upon the request method, the response is going to change. Request dot method, then all this code needs to get executed. All this code needs to get executed if the request method is get. What you did not get now, Jyoth? Oh, correct, right? I forgot share the screen. Request dot method equal to post. And one more thing, everyone. So from where I need to get the data? Whenever the user is going to send the data, where the data will be present. For create operation, the user is going to send the data from the front end. Where the data will be present. Where the data is going to be present. Body, I will be getting the byte JSON data. So before storing it into the database, what I need to do, I need to convert the byte JSON data. I need to convert byte JSON data into text format object. I need to perform streaming. After performing streaming, I need to convert it into Python data using the parser. Using the parser, I need to convert it into Python data. But now no need to perform all those steps. Now no need to perform all those steps, as I have converted my view into API view directly from the request by giving request.data I can get the Python data directly. No need to get the JSON data, then convert it into text format object, then convert it into Python data. Internally itself, I am going to get my Python data directly. Just I need to give request.data. I am going to get my Python data directly by giving request.data. So before, so many steps I was performing. 3 steps. First I need to fetch the JSON byte data, convert the JSON byte data into text format object, then convert the text format object into Python data. I need to use the IO module, I need to use the parser. So many things I had to use. Now directly by giving request.data I am going to get my Python data. Let me print the Python data for you. After printing the Python data, after getting the Python data, what I need to do? I need to convert it into model instance. In the sense, I need to call my create method. Before calling the create method, I need to convert this Python data into serializer data. I need to pass this Python data to my task serial. What I will be able to get? I will be able to get deserializer data. After getting the deserializer data, what I need to do? I need to check the whether the data coming from the front end is in proper format or not. How can I check? I need to make use of my isValid method. So deserialize dot isValid. Deserialize dot isValid. It is going to return a boolean value true and internally validated data will get prepared. Now what I need to do? I need to call my create method. But as I am using the model instance, the create class is not necessary. Internally it is going to call the create method internally. Internally the method implementation will happen. I need to just give deserialize.save. The create method will be called internally. The create method will be called internally. Done. After this, I need to send the JSON response. I need to return the JSON response. Directly I can pass the Python data, right? So return response message data created in database. Now what I need to do? Now my API view has been only created for my get method. The DRF is only available for the get method. Now if I want the DRF for the post method, in my list I need to specify the method. In my list I need to specify the method. Now if I refresh, I will be able to get the interface. See, the post interface you will be able to get. Now let me send the data. 6. Now Jyot is already there. Let me give some other name. Venkatesh. I should not pass ID. ID should not be passed. Only name, roll number, course. These fields I need to pass. Now I will click on post. Yes, message data created in database. In the terminal, see what is the request.data is returning me. It is returning the Python data directly. I am typing here JSON data. I am typing JSON data. I am sending JSON data in my request body. But when I give request.data directly internally, I am able to get the Python data. I am able to get Python data directly. No need to fetch the JSON data, then convert JSON data to Python JSON text format object, then convert text format object to Python data. So 3 steps got reduced, and in a single step I am able to perform all these things. In a single step I am able to perform all these things. Copy down everyone. So we cannot make use of the same view, same endpoint. We need to create one more endpoint. So let us create one more endpoint. Is it done, Sid? Yes, okay. So go to urls.py file, student API urls.py file, create endpoint, input is to id, done, comma, student, create the endpoint everyone. If request dot method equal to get, that time what I need to do, I need to fetch a particular record. Along with the request, I am going to get the ID. Along with the request, I am going to get the ID. So we need to fetch that particular record. Model instance equal to model instance equal to student dot object dot get id equal to id. After this, what I need to do, I need to get my serial. I need to pass the model instance to the student serializer class. I need to pass. When I pass, I will be able to get the serializer data. So serializer data equal to student serializer. For this, I need to pass the model instance. As get method is going to return a single model instance, I need not pass many equal to true attribute. If I am using all of filter method, that time I need to pass many equal to true attribute. At a time, multiple model instance need to be converted to my Python data. For that reason, I need to pass many equal to true. Now I am getting only one model instance, so no need to pass many equal to true attribute. From this, I need to get the Python data. Py data equal to serialize dot data. I will get my Python data. Now no need to convert it into JSON data. I can make use of my API view decorator and convert it into DRF view. And what will be my request method? The method is going to be get. The method is going to be get. Then return response. I need pass my Python data directly. It is going to convert it into JSON data. It is going to directly convert it into JSON data. Now observe everyone, let me change the endpoint student slash 2. I got the second record. If I give student slash 6, I will get the sixth record. But if I try to enter an endpoint parameter, if I pass a parameter which is not present, for example, I don't have 20th record. I don't have record whose ID is 20. That time what I will be able to get? I am going to get does not exist error. I am going to get what? Does not exist error. Instead of getting this error, I want to send a response. I don't want to display does not exist method. Instead of this, I want to handle this out. How can I handle this error, everyone? I want to handle this error. How can I handle this error? How is it possible? ID equal to 20, but 20th record is not present in the database. So how can I handle this error caused by get method? In your Shopsphere project and all, we have handled it. How? get is the Django method get. Django's object, we need to go with try and except block. How can we handle this error? Using the try and except block. We need to handle this error block. Try. If it is throwing any error, that time in the except block I am going to place in the except block I am going to return response. Python data I can pass. Previously I have passed data. Data does not exist, like that message I can pass, or else we can also display the status code. PRF is going to provide you with the status code. So using that you can display your own status code. This message you can display. So from REST framework, import status. From REST framework, import status. Now here return response status equal to status dot HTTP. Here you can select whatever HTTP response you want to set, status code you want to set. Okay, created, accepted. Yeah, we can send this one. HTTP 204 no content. There is no content, right? So we can send the response as HTTP 204 no content. Now observe, instead of does not exist, you are going to get response status code. See, HTTP 204 no content. That error page was not a proper way. Now I have handled that one and I am able to display the status code HTTP 204 no content instead of the error page. Try this one, everyone. Copy down the import statement. Work import status. I need to check. I need to perform deserialization to convert the Python data to model instance. So I need to pass the Python data through the serializer class. But this time, as the operation is update operation, I need to tell the serializer that this model instance along with that Python data also I need to pass. After that I need to evaluate the data using the isValid method. If it is returning true, I need to call the update operation. So deserialize.save. As I am using my model serializer, no need to write my update method. Internally it is going to get implemented. Update method will get internally implemented. Now I can send the response. The return response status equal to status dot HTTP. Let me return to not to accepted. To not to accepted, I can send the response. Done. After this, what I need to do in my decorator, I need to pass the HTTP method which is put. I need to pass the HTTP method put. Let me take fifth record. Yes, I am able to get the put interface. Fifth record I am getting. So let me remove the ID. Name is Namrata. Let me change it to Namrata R. Okay, roll number, let me make it as 50. I am making the roll number as 50. Course, let me change it to Gen AI. Then I have updated. Put HTTP 204 accepted. Let me now check whether it has been updated or not. Yes, before it was just Namrata, now it is Namrata R, roll number is 50 and it is Gen AI. Before it was WebTech. So this is how you are going to perform the update operation. Perform the update operation. Subbalakshmi, share the screen. Class name should not be same. That point you need to keep it in mind. Update operation is fetch the record to be updated. So model instance equal to student.object.get id equal to id. I am fetching the particular record to be updated. From where? From my. So what will be the request method? First time fetch operation, the request method will be get. If request method equal to get, that time what I am doing? I am converting my model instance to my Python data by passing it to the student serializer, to my serializer class. It is going to prepare the serializer data. From that I can fetch Python data by giving dot data. So I got the Python data. Now what is my next step? I am going to have my put interface. In the put interface, the user is going to send the updating data. For example, so this is the what the data is going to send. Here he will be not sending the ID. Instead of Namrata, he wants to send just Namrata. Just AI. Okay. Whenever he is clicking on the put, the method will be put, and this if condition is going to get executed. The data will be in the form of JSON data. I am sending the JSON data, but here what is going to happen? Request.data, it is going to get me the Python data directly. I am passing my Python data to my serializer. As we know, for my update operation, we need to pass the model instance as well as the Python data. Both we need to pass. After that, I am checking whether the data coming from the front end is correct or not. Is valid, it is going to return true if the data is proper, or else it is going to return false. If it is returning true, I am going to call my update method. So as I am making use of my model serializer, so update method implementation will happen automatically. So return HTTP response, I am returning the response 202. What we are doing? Fetch the Python data, pass the Python data to my serializer. Along with the Python data, you need to pass the model instance to be updated. Both the things you need to pass. Then validate the data coming from the front end, execute the update function. That's all. Wait everyone, Prithvi ma'am, you can continue. 15 Gen AI. I have changed it to Namrata. Let me change the roll number to 18. Okay. Course AI. Put. What will be the request method? Put. So what happens? This if block will get executed. I am getting the Python data. I am sending the Python data along with that model instance. The model instance to be updated. The model instance to be updated with the Python data coming from the front end. After that, I am validating the data coming from the front end. Is it correct or not? If it is correct, then the if block will get executed. Here, the update method will get called internally and update operation will get performed. After that, return response status code I am sending as the response. Then, if I click on get, I am able to get Namrata 18, roll number EI. Before it was Gen AI, now it is EI. Roll number was 15, now it is 18. So this is how you can perform the update operation. One more thing, let me show you. If the user is going to send partial data, suppose let us assume he wants to update only the course, so he is only passing the course. That time what happens? That time it is going to throw me error. It is throwing me assertion error. How can I handle this one? If the user is sending partial data from the front end, if I am getting partial data from the front end, that time it is not going to work. To make it work, even if partial data is coming, we don't know whether full data is coming, partial data is coming, we don't know. So what we need to do, to my student serializer, I need to pass an attribute by the name partial equal to true. Partial equal to true. I am telling my data, I am telling my serializer that partial data might also come. You need to check whether the data is complete or partial and you need to update it accordingly. I need to specify. I don't know whether from the front end I am getting the complete data or only a specific record to be updated. So I need to tell my serializer that I don't know that I am getting the partial data or the complete data. Partial equal to true. Maybe partial data also might come. So you need to look into it and update the specified fields. Now observe. Now first let me get the fifth record. Let me change it to Django. From Gen AI, let me change it to Django. Done. HTTP 202 accepted. See, it has been updated to Django. If the partial data is coming, that time you need to pass attribute partial equal to true. Try this one, everyone. If request dot method equal to delete what I need to delete? I need to delete the model instance. So model instance dot delete. With the help of delete method, I can easily delete it out. Then return response status equal to status dot http. I can say it as there are so many things. I can go with 202 accepted itself. I can go with 202 request accepted. Now here I need to pass get post put and then delete. Get post delete. Let me go to fourth record. See, I got my delete interface. Now if I click on delete, are you sure you want to delete this student? Yes, I want to delete. HTTP 202 accepted. Now once again if I try to fetch that record, yes, HTTP 204 no content. I am able to easily delete it out. Sit, share the screen, rest, copy down this code.